Welcome back, drone video fans, and this is a little 5.5 minute video showing what I did this past 4th of July. I brought some of my little racers and first-person view flyers out to the local schoolyard football field, and you can see I've lined them up here on the bench. And there's a ZMR250 QX90 and this Syma X5. We're just going to do a quick pan around here just so you get a feel for the field that I'm flying at. There's one goalpost down at the north end of the field, Madison Elementary School, and the goal at the other end, the south end of the field. And those goalposts are about 120 yards in between those two goalposts. So we take off here using the Syma X5. It's a cheap toy grade quadcopter that I got for $23 and stuck a all-in-one first-person view camera on the top of it, and it's real easy to fly, and one to use to build up your confidence because you've got practically nothing invested in it. And we're going to just take some runs up and down the field here to kind of warm up, do a little limbo shooting underneath the goalpost. Now remember, what you're seeing in the picture here is what I'm seeing in the goggles. So you know, you have to fly these craft exactly by what you're seeing in those goggles that you have over on your head. My goggles are on the larger side. They're called like a head box because they allow me to wear my corrective lenses, my glasses, underneath. So we had enough of that. We're bringing it in here. You can see me sitting on the bench there, and we're going to land this little Syma, and we're going to take up the QX90 next. You notice a smudge on the screen there. I had dropped this thing in the grass and got water on the lens and forgot to wipe the lens off before I took off. So unfortunately that was there. It didn't bother me too much while I was flying around, but it's annoying. You notice how fast this little QX90 is going. That's because this is about 1/5 the size of that previous craft, the Syma X5, but it's got bigger motors on it. These motors are direct drive to the propeller shafts. The Syma has gears in it to allow it to turn bigger propellers. But it's kind of fun flying this one back and forth. It's fairly stable, not as stable as the Syma X5, but as you can see, it zips along quite well, and it's a lot of fun to fly. And we're gonna I think maybe make one more pass here, and then we're gonna bring it in for a landing. But you can see the grass zipping by. We just went under there. I was so close on that one that I scared myself and accidentally did a roll on the other side. So we're gonna bring it in here and land it at our, more or less at our feet while we're sitting here on the bench, getting ready to make our next flight. So I'm going to plop it down. You'll see that this thing, once it gets down into the grass easily goes up past the view of the camera. So this is the ZMR250. It's a very old school racer. I think I built this about 4 years ago, maybe more, and it's got an actual high definition action cam mounted on it, and we're using that to send us video through the goggles. It's pretty fast, but compared to what they're flying these days, it's only maybe a half to a third as fast as the new modern racers with bigger, faster motors and higher voltage batteries and all that stuff. But this one still flies well, and I try to use all the quads that I have and take them out once in a while and fly them just to have fun. With this one here, I hadn't used a while. Actually, I can't remember the last time I had taken this one out, but I had made some adjustments to some of the flying parameters of it, and I was doing some testing here, flying it up and down this field and going over and under these poles. And as you're going to see here coming up shortly, we did make a pass here, and while we were successful in flying underneath this goalpost this time, at the end of this video, you're going to see where I hit the left vertical upright of that goalpost. So we just snuck over the top of that one that time, and now we're going to smack into the goalpost on the far end of the field. So watch for it. We didn't damage much except break a bunch of propellers, and that happens all the time. Anyways, here we go. Bang. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again.